The map pool. We have the loading screen right now. And in the top right, we have our blue Protoss player playing for Alpha X. It is nice. It's so nice to be nice. And in the bottom left, playing as our red Zerg player, it is Solar. Let's show them some Korean amazing Zerg plays. Solar actually playing a lot of these NA Cups. I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 maybe without him, to be honest. He's like almost every time here. And currently, which is kind of interesting, is that Parting is not playing these cups. He has been a lot in the past. And yeah, he hasn't been in the past couple of ones. Let's see what we get out of this game. I want to see something crazy here from Nice. I don't want to see just like an Adept opening or Archon, especially what I don't want to see as Archon drop. I want to see some timing attacks. I want to see some craziness, maybe some Colossus attacks, you know. Phoenix openings, anything. Let's see what Dreamhaven creates actually. Yeah, I think I don't know what they have in the making right now, but honestly, like, I love the philosophy they put into the company again, and I think whatever they will make, they will create something good. They will create some good games. Maybe they won't be like the best games from the get-go, because you know, beating what Blizzard already has right now is really tough, right? But what I love about this whole situation with Dreamhaven and Blizzard basically is that Dreamhaven is kind of like a lot of ex-Blizzard people, which cover the firm or company philosophy they had like for a long time. And also, they wouldn't mind competing with Blizzard games, right? So they don't mind competing on the exact same genre there. Stuff like, would Blizzard always and any time make a new MMORPG? Well, they already have WoW. Why would they compete with their own great product then? But Dreamhaven, they don't care about that. They would do it. They could create an amazing MMORPG. And as well for strategy games, right? So going like sequels, that would make sense, right? StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, Warcraft 4. Yeah, well, RTS isn't really, it's like not the most money genre right now. So that's why they're not going into that way, I think. And I think it's a mistake, to be honest. It's still a very worthwhile genre, RTS. And if you make it, like, as you can see in StarCraft, right, we have a lot of skins right now at this point inside the game. If you go immediately into that mindset where you can, like, make microtransactions possible into visual upgrades for the game, or design styles, basically, like interfaces or the building skins or stuff like that in RTS games, I think it's perfectly fine. It's like it's a genre there for the grasps, right? We only really have, to be honest, like the biggest RTS still is StarCraft 2 and esports technically, and then we come already with StarCraft Protour, so and like Warcraft 3, right? So this is basically all owned by Blizzard Games, and I think there is a lot of potential in the genre to just revive it, you know, pull a lot of people in again, because I don't think people dislike playing RTS games, to be honest. Like a good RTS game, everybody likes to give it a shot. Why not? One thing though, RTS is not really portable onto mobile, which seems to be kind of, you know, a little bit of a future. Do you not have phones? You know, look at Diablo 4, look at Diablo Im. Do you not have phones? No, yeah. So it's a huge market, but that's something that Dreamhaven probably doesn't care much about, right? They are creating computer games, which I personally, as a computer guy myself, really love. All right, let's focus a little bit onto the game. We got a double starport coming up here. Stargate. I like this. Yeah. Nice, already going for a little bit of an offbeat build here. For now, it's gonna be Void Race. He might swap into carriers. He has already the fleet bacon produced and producing some sweet bacon. He's only on 2 bases though, so he kind of wants to take third with this before he really starts up carrier production. But he is actually going for the Flux Veins, so we get some Void Race speed down out of this. On the other side, we got Roach Warren coming up. We have 85 probes here, drones, sorry. And let's see if Solar makes any more. He is only going for 4 gas so far, so this looks to be more of a macro play for now. He's going for the 5th gas, and he should be throwing down a 4th hatchery anytime soon. Because he knows there's only Void Rays really, which are gonna bother him. So yeah, he's throwing down the Hydra Den, he's throwing down an Evolution Chamber, there we go. We're going into a macro game here, ladies and gentlemen, between those two. So nice, yeah, nice desire here in this situation is to keep his base alive while trying to deal as much damage as he can. He's getting gas already here, grabbing that, really nice. But needs to be a little bit careful. Oh, nice eyes on the Void Rays, beautifully, only loses the shields. Perfect, and he has a couple to defend at home. Really like this decision here to keep those at home. Going for a 3rd Stargate, there we are. So you need something though. I kind of mind this decision. Rather going into a 3rd Stargate, I would have loved to see some AoE here at this point. Going into Templar Archives or Robotech. But as there is going to be Hydras next. And you can't really defend Hydras with your Void Rays, to be honest. If they push you, you're going to have a tough time. But this might be an amazing snipe actually. Really nice here by Nice, but so many transfuses coming down. Still running out of energy, and the Hydras are just a little bit late to the party. Beautiful. Done here by Nice, not losing a single Void Ray for that. And this limits the production. This limits the push potential. This might just be the time he needs to go into some additional tech with his Void Rays. But so far, he is not committing to that. So let's see. I'm pinning my eyes onto the production tab, seeing if he's throwing down any new tech, any form of AoE damage, which he is desperately gonna need against all those Hydralisks. Because even if you have 100 supply of Void Rays against 100 supply of Hydralisks, you will lose out the fight. I mean, you can micro them heavily, of course, with the upgrade, obviously, but you will have a very tough time. And this is a beautiful connecting laser. Emil! We need to get the email meme back here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna drink a sip of yeah. Well, it's not water, but I don't want to make any non-sponsored commercials here for any companies. I think you can see it in the background if I swap the camera, but whatever. We are almost back into the game here. Well, as I said, we have +1 coming up, we have Hydra Speed coming up. And the pathogen glands for Infestus, so there will be fungals available very soon as well. And we definitely need anything, any form of AoE to play against this. This is a beautiful kind of thing, isn't it? And it's over. It was very, very temper. But yeah, Nice going in here for a snipe again on the lair actually, and he is gonna get this. This will not limit the production or availability for the swarm host. Sorry, not swarm host, the Infestus, as the infestation pit is somewhere around here. There we go. Immediately going into a new lair, but yeah. Nice actually playing this really well so far. Maybe actually just having charge lots could be enough, but you need something on the ground here, Nice. It can't be only sentries. You need something here. Give me something, or go into carriers. Come on, mate. You gotta do this for me. Alright, so we got 5 Infestors about to hatch. And they have the energy, they have the upgrade. They are ready to fungal and pounce, and if he loses all of these 14 Void Rays, what do you have left? A couple Zealots, a couple Sentries, and 1 Stalker. This is not the army you want. This might just be another snipe. 1 Infestor's coming down here though, and the fungal went down, so there we go, a recall. Very nice decision here. And only loses 1 Void Ray for that, so yeah. Nice, is playing whack-a-mole with hatcheries right now. Finally, we have a transition coming up here. We have a lot of gates being added. We have a Twilight Council now. We need to have charge boosted immediately. And there is 1 Robo about to, yeah, which just got put down. And I want to see a Templar Archives, but we are lacking the gas here on the side of Nice right now. Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of. This push is unstoppable right now. You don't have the forces. The recall was used. He tried to recall again, as you could see, stacking the Void Rays there, but he forgot that he just used one, so it's on cooldown. He can't recall. He's gonna lose a couple of Void Rays here for free. No, 2 go down immediately there, and he needs these Void Rays to defend, but he's already in such a bad position with the Void Rays. They're all out in the open. They're not over any shield batteries here. He kind of needs to... Oh, this is this thing. The Shroud. I don't even know the name. Microbial Shroud, and he's losing so many Void Rays to the Hydras here. Solar, actually. Using a spell which is not meant to be used. Bending the rules of the universe here for a second, and yeah, winning that fight actually. So now we only have, what, 7 Void Rays left and 3 Zealots, slow Zealots, but that was a beautiful play here. A couple Fungals trying to go down, but this ramp position is really wrecking so many Hydras there, and he got all the Infestors. Beautiful play here by Nice. Still though, those Void Rays, they don't have any shield batteries to heal up. He doesn't have the shield battery overcharge anymore. He does not have any batteries around to be used, and I think, yeah, this might be a clean up, but it's a lot of damage. He lost 1 of his Nexus. He lost all of his probes from the main base as well. So we're down to 30 probes. He's already continuing to produce new... Oh, and there we go, the Shroud again. I think it does, like, reduces 50% of the hit chance or something. I don't know exactly how it works on Void Rays, or is it the damage, actually? I would have to try to look at this again, but... Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Nice. He held off the transition too long into any form of AoE.